So, um, I've done my I've done my project over tips for preparing for your first flight. This is regarding first time doing any type of air travel, or if you're traveling abroad, internationally, domestic, anything like that. These are some tips that give you the uh, most smoothest travel experience you can possibly have. Um, I've gathered enough research to cover at least every aspect of the action. So I broke my presentation down into 5 different categories. The first one will be importance of researching and gathering information for booking a flight, tips for packing essentials for your first flight, airport security procedures, boarding process and importance of being on time in airports, and last but not least, airport facilities. So I'll go ahead and get started into the first section of this. Importance of researching and gathering information for booking a flight. Researching and gathering information about the destination, airline, baggage policy, and airport procedures is critical when booking a flight. Of course, when you're booking a flight, the most important thing is the destination. I mean, we're going somewhere, so we need to figure out as much things as we can about the destination where we're headed. Researching about your destination helps you get familiar with the local customs, culture, and it's important information about the place. It can also help you plan activities and make the most of your trip. Secondly, um, very important part of booking your flight will be the airline. Many people have many different categories and many different what's the word I'm looking for? Preferences. Yeah, I'm sorry. Many people have many different preferences of the airlines they would like to choose to fly from. For one, Spirit Airline gets a lot of controversy. So that's just an example. Some people may like Spirit, some people may dislike Spirit. But gathering information about different airlines allows you to compare prices, services, and customer reviews. This can also help you choose an airline that meets your preferences and budget. Okay. Going to the next section. We're still in the same section. Importance of researching and gathering information about flights. Baggage policy. Extremely important. Understanding the baggage policy of an airline helps you pack efficiently, avoiding any extra fees or restrictions. It's essential to know the size and weight limits, prohibited items, and any additional charges for checked carry-on bags. So you don't want to get all the way to the airport with a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of stuff, and you're turned around because it's too much, or you have to throw something in the trash, you have to leave something behind. I remember I had to throw a whole pair of pants away in the trash because I went to Australia. So leaving America, it was cool. Coming back from Australia, no. They said you could not have that much. Even though I brought that much over, I couldn't take that much back. So I had to leave one of my least favorite pair of pants, and it sucked. And last but not least of this first section will be airport procedures. Knowing the airport procedures in advance makes your travel experience smoother. You'll be prepared for security checks, immigration processes, and any specific requirements of a particular airport. This can help reduce stress and save time. So yeah, you don't want to get in the airport and you're doing things that tip off the airport security. You want to make things efficiently as possible and cause less attention to you at all costs. So by researching and gathering information about these aspects, you can make well-informed decisions and have a hassle-free flight booking experience and ensure a smooth journey. So my next thing is tips for packing essentials for your first flight. I'm sorry, let me make sure the camera's still rolling. Okay, it's still rolling. When preparing for your first flight, it's important to pack the following essentials. Travel documents. Bring your passport, identification, and any necessary visas or travel permits. You want to pack some comfortable clothing. Pack outfits suitable for the climate of your destination, along with comfortable shoes or walking through airports or during layovers. Toiletries. You can't forget our toiletries. Bring a small toiletry bag with travel-sized bottles of shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, and any other personal care items. Don't forget to pack your toothbrush or any other necessary medications. Necessary electronic devices. Remember to pack your phone charger, any other electric devices you may need during your flight or at your destination. By packing these essentials, you will be well prepared and have a comfortable journey. Okay, I'm going to go through this relatively fast because it's pretty long. Airport security procedures. When going through the airport security checkpoint, there are a few things you want to keep in mind. Liquids, follow the 311 rule, which means you can bring liquids in containers that are 3.4 ounces or less, all fill it into a single quart-sized bag. This includes toiletries and medications. Electronics, you want to remove all laptops, tablets, and larger electronic devices from your carry-on bag and place them into a separate bin for screening. Smaller devices such as smartphones can typically stay in your bag. Metal items, remove any metal items from your person such as belts, jewelry, coins, and anything, place them in a bin for screening. This also includes items like keys and loose change. Shoes and outwear. You will be generally required to remove your shoes and place them in a bin for screening. Additionally, you may be asked to remove outwear such as jackets or coats. To expedite security process, consider following the following tips. Be prepared. Have your boarding pass and identification ready for accessible to present to the security officer. Follow instructions. Listen and follow instructions provided by the security officer. This will help ensure a smooth and efficient process for everyone. And pack smartly. Avoid packing any prohibited items in your carry-on bag, as this may result in additional screening or confiscation. Okay. Boarding process and the importance of being on time in airports. The boarding process in airports is a procedure of passengers getting onto the aircraft before takeoff. It typically involves presenting your boarding pass, showing identification, and following instructions from the airline staff. Here are some key points to discuss when emphasizing the importance of being on time. Arrive early. I would advise everyone to arrive early at the airport to advance to allow enough time for check-in, security procedures, and unexpected delays. When the boarding group. Always check the boarding pass and listen for announcements to determine when your group will be called. Priority boarding, that's a thing sometimes. Some passengers may have the priority boarding, such as those with disabilities, families, young children, or frequent flyers. It is important to respect these groups and wait for your turn to avoid delays. Gate closing time. It is highly important to be aware of the gate closing time. If you arrive late, the airline may deny boarding and offer alternative options, which may be inconvenient and costly. Connection flights. Remember, consider connection flights, and you have to allow yourself sufficient time between flights to avoid missing in the onward journey. Personal experience. Share personal incidents or stories of incidents caused by being late, such as missed flights or rush to the gate, to reinforce the significance of punctuality. And last but not least, airport facilities. Airport facilities are an important aspect of the airport experience. They not only provide comfort and convenience, but also offer various options for entertainment and relaxation during layovers. Here are some key points to consider when highlighting airport facilities. Airports have lounges. Airport lounges offer a tranquil environment where you can enjoy comfortable seating, complimentary food and beverages, Wi-Fi access, and other amenities. They provide a perfect place to unwind, catch up on work, or simply relax before your next flight. Restaurants. Airports have a wide range of dining options to cater to different tastes and preferences. From fast food chains to gourmet restaurants, you can find a variety of cuisines, ensuring that there is something for everyone. Grab a bite to eat and fuel up before continuing your journey. Duty-free shopping. Airports are known for their duty-free shops, which offer a wide variety of products, including alcohol, tobacco, perfumes, cosmetic, electronics, and more. These shops often provide discounted prices, making it a great opportunity to indulge in some retail therapy or pick up souvenirs. When advising on utilizing these facilities during layovers, it is important to remind travelers to check the duration of their layover and plan accordingly. If you have a shorter layover, prioritize essential activities such as grabbing a quick meal or relaxing in the lounge. For longer layovers, take advantage of the facilities to explore the airport shop, dine, or even indulge in spa services if available. So that was my quick 5 tips for preparing for your first flight. I hope everyone took something from this that was useful or very important to you. Get out there and travel. I've been to Australia. I've been That's the biggest flight of my life. I enjoyed every aspect of it, and that was also the first flight I ever took in life. The first plane, first flight, first time ever being in the air. I went to Australia on my first flight. So you only live once. Plan accordingly, plan safe. Thank you guys for listening. Have a good one.